Hi, my name's Beth, and I'm a programming assistant for the St. Johns County Public Library System. You are watching In the Bubble, a program where we make things. Today we are going to head outside and make seed bombs. They're super easy. All you really need is some clay, some compost, and some wildflower seeds and some water. We'll make up the little balls, and then once they bake in the sun and dry for a few hours, you can throw them anywhere you want. Or you can also give them out as gifts, bundle a few of them into a cute little paper bag or a little box, and you can hand them out as Mother's Day presents or gifts to your neighbors and friends. This will be a super easy project, and I think it's a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and head outside. So to get started on this project, you're gonna need some wildflower seeds. You can get these at any hardware store or plant store or even a big box store. You will need some compost. If you don't have your own compost, you can very easily buy this online or at a plant store. I got this on Amazon. You'll also need some powdered clay. I actually went ahead and bought this thing called seed ball fuel. It has the clay, but also has some extra minerals in it. And I bought this on Amazon, but really you just need powdered clay, so whatever you want to do. You will want some water and a bucket or a bowl, maybe a tray, or I'm just probably gonna lay out some parchment paper for this. You probably want some gardening gloves to keep your hands clean, and some kind of element to mix up your different elements. And that's pretty much it. A sunny day is also very helpful. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So to get started, you're gonna have your bowl ready, and you might want to get some kind of cup to measure with. It doesn't matter the size, it's the ratio that matters here. So I've got this little souffle cup that I'm just gonna pour one cup's worth of the clay powder, and pour that in my bowl. And I don't know if you can see this, but a whole bunch of dust just came up. You definitely want to be doing this outside, and if you have to do this inside, make sure you're wearing some kind of mask. We all have masks now, so that shouldn't be a problem, because you want to protect your lungs. You don't want to be breathing in this dust powder. Okay, so you've got 1 cup of the clay powder. So for whatever size of that, then you want to do 2 of the compost clay. So there's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this around. Gonna mix it together. Doesn't have to be perfect, just trying to get the process going. And now I'm going to slowly add some water to my mixture. You don't want to add too much because you don't want it to be too goopy. But you can, you just kind of mix it around like a cake, and that's kind of the texture you want it to be, is about like brownies. And this is pretty good. I'm just going to add just a couple more drops. The wetter it is, the longer it's going to take to dry, basically. Okay, so that's mixed in pretty good. And now you have your choice. You can either go ahead and mix up your balls of your seed balls and then add the seeds to them, or you can go ahead and just pour your seeds directly into the mixture. And then just mix that around again. Whichever method you prefer, really. it all works out the same. Okay, so once you've got that mixed pretty good, then you just want to basically take a little piece. You don't need much. It's almost like a Swedish meatball size. Lots of cooking references here. So much like when you made mud meatballs when you were a child, that's basically just, you know, roll them around in your hand. And then I've got my parchment here. It's kind of windy. I laid out a rock. So you just make a ball and put it on the parchment. We are going to leave these out to dry for 3 or 4 hours, depending on how wet your mixture is, and also how hot it is. You don't really want these to be baking in the sun. So if this is summer when you're making this, you know, you might want to put it in a protected spot, like on a porch or something. But you know, they can take anywhere between 3 to 4 hours to up to 48 hours to dry. It just kind of depends. But you'll know when you pick them up and it's a solid ball, you'll know they're ready. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make these little balls, and we'll keep going. Okay, now I've come to check on them few hours later, and they look like they're pretty much ready. You can see they're dry, and just kind of ready to go. So you can also see one of my cats stepped on one, smushed it out, but I think it'll still work. So now really all we have to do is pick one up and decide where we want it to go. I think I will just throw it here. There it is, and that's all I have to do. I mean, I can water it if I want, but it's just a seed bomb. You just basically throw them down and see what pops up. So that's pretty fun. If you're interested in gardening, you might want to check out some books that we have in the St. Johns County Public Library system. Books like Touch a Butterfly, Wildlife Gardening with Kids, or Attracting Native Pollinators, Protecting North America's Bees and Butterflies. Or how about The Bee-Friendly Garden, Easy Ways to Help the Bees and Make Your Garden Grow. While you're at it, pick up one of our many different kinds of bookmarks that you can get for free in the library. Just have a look around by the front desk. There's usually some available bookmarks. This one's got a nice little butterfly on it. Thank you so much for joining me today. We hope that if you have any questions, if you are interested in any more books about gardening or any other topic, that you will head over to your local library and just ask anybody there to help you. You can also look online at our catalog, www.sjcpls.org. Please stay tuned to the St. Johns County Public Library System's Facebook page and YouTube channel for more great programming for adults, teens, and children. And we hope we see you at the library very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.